That's a happy face, man.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Alright, we're back. Today we're doing some race prep. Last week you saw us doing some racing in Houghton Lake, and now we're going to finish getting this RS1 ready for the ICEMAN 500, which is what? How many days away?
Close, man. We are just days away, literally.
A week?
Yeah, a week away. Not even a week away.
6 days.
We're
6
leaving.
days away.
Yep, we're leaving in 2 days, and we're going to be there. We're going to get there a day early. That way they can go through the whole car, inspect it. The next day, Friday, we're going to have qualifying. Plus a lot of guys we know are going to be doing the Weekend Warrior race, so we'll probably watch them.
We got a whole crew of Michigan people that are going to be there. Talentless Off-Road, I'd brap that.
Yep.
And just
Frankie J, I believe, is going to be there. He's racing the Weekend Warrior. Quite a few people, man.
Quite a few people there that we know, so awesome support system for everybody. But in today's video, what you're really going to be seeing is us breaking in a new belt on the RS1, going over all the grease points, greasing this puppy up. We're going to grease the wheel bearings, go over all the bolts, make sure everything's tight, because we're putting a lot of effort into this race. There is no point in going out there and having some little loose bolt ruin the whole day for us.
100%.
We've got to make sure this thing is ready to go.
Yep.
And in order to break in this belt, we have so many studs and all these tires. We're going to put my Coyotes off my brand new 21 Turbo S that we have so many goodies coming for. It is awesome. There's actually a sweet box on the other side that has...
But not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're going to tease you.
Coyotes are going on the RS1, and I'm putting my TerraMasters on my Turbo S, which I cannot wait to see these System 3 rims on this. It's
going to look good, man.
So if you guys haven't seen yet, this is a 33-inch tire. These are 32s. Nick's going to be running a 30-inch Carnivore in the race, but just to break in this belt, we're gonna use the Coyotes.
Yep, exactly. We got the Carnivores. They have something around 800 studs per tire.
Yeah, so, I don't think we've shown them yet.
No.
We'll take a peek. We got the trailer all loaded up with a bunch of our stuff.
Yeah. Yep. So
we're going to be going over all that today in the video. So you'll be seeing every little bit of race prep.
Yep.
And then we'll be taking off this week. So
100%.
Oof.
So all right, let's get to it. We're gonna do the we're gonna take the Yodes off, put them on, and then we're gonna go through the whole RS1. So all right.
Yeah, and which this will also be like my first kind of like just break-in ride with this.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It has 25 miles on it. I just did a little spin around the block, nothing too crazy.
She's a baby still.
Yeah, I've been so busy I haven't even had time to drive my brand new 21 Turbo S.
Yeah,
it's
for
sad.
Real. Well, yeah,
and it's also freezing out. Like today, it's 8 degrees. So.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's so clean, you almost don't want to drive it.
All right, to work.
Look at him there. Look at those smiles. He's liking it.
Yeah, she looks. I want to see it settle out, so you can actually get a good idea of how it looks with the stance and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I got these things. I got to drive like 2 seconds on them and sold the rig. So.
Well, new rig, new tires.
Yep. Yeah.
Those look cool too, man.
But now I'm ready to see 32-inch Coyotes on the RS1.
Yeah, I'm actually getting pretty pumped to see what it looked like too.
I wanted to see these on there because it would look pretty sick, but
yeah, but no, we can't put
Turbo S.
Yeah, I was like, we can't put the Canatis on the RS1 before the Turbo S.
Let's get this RS1 going.
All right.
I forgot about something.
We forgot about something. While we're swapping the tires out, we're gonna go ahead and grease the wheel bearings and kind of just overlook everything, check the axles, check everything out on it, and so we're gonna do that to all 4 tires, and then at the same time drop skid plate, grease every point we can grease,
We said it earlier, but I thought we were going for a ride. I forgot. We need to do all this stuff before.
Chief's just really excited.
Yeah.
He wants to get in the truck.
Which, by the way, once she settles out,
I like it.
But yeah.
So just gonna go through kind of 360 every nut, bolt, grease the wheel bearings, check every axle, all the goodies, drive line. Just make sure we're gonna be tight when we get out there.
We'll show you all the grease points, but right now we're gonna show you how to grease your wheel bearing.
Yep.
So you need this cool little tool over here. Shooby blop bloop blop boop. Where is it? There it is. There she is. All right, so this handy dandy little tool. I can't even remember who makes this. It was like Tigers, or nope, wrong. Havoc Industries. Yeah, Tiger King made this. I got it a really long time ago. I have a Super ATV in there that I accidentally bought. I haven't used it once, but this one's pretty nice. It has a rubber seal, and it's got ports all the way around it. So when you slide this thing into your hub to grease your wheel bearing, it's doing all the way around it, not just on one point. Yep. So that has a pretty nice factor in this Havoc Industries one.
Right.
All right, in order to grease this wheel bearing, what's nice about this is it slides right through the axle, so you don't have to take everything apart, but take this cotter pin off, your nut, hub, caliper, and then you can do this. So, Nick, do all those things.
You got it.
How's that sweatshirt that you won from the ice races?
Very nice. A little fluorescent green. You're gonna see me on the street, and take a little work.
Check out Herms.
Yeah, Herms Power Ports and Equipment.
You look like you work for Elmer's. Like you
Do I?
should, you look like you should be fixing the roads.
After this, I'm gonna go install some stop signs, maybe build a street.
All right, so once you get that cotter pin off, don't recommend reusing it, especially if you put it how Nick does.
Yeah.
You need to zip off that axle nut.
Yep.
Shoop doop. All right, so once you get that axle nut off, it's two 15mm bolts on the back holding the caliper on. Slide that puppy off, and then
this should just come right out, right?
yep, magic. A little washer right there, don't lose that.
Just gotta put your hand in front of it.
Come on, Nick, it's supposed to be easy.
She's being
there
cranky.
we go.
There it is. Oh yeah, she's a little rusty.
Yeah, she could use a little love.
She could use a little love. We're gonna clean that up. So we'll clean that up. We'll re-grease the axles. Definitely greasing this bearing in here.
All right, now that we got everything off, we're gonna inspect the wheel bearing, clean her up, spray some brake cleaner in there, get all that dirt out, and then we'll use this grease tool and show you how it's done. So the race is split in the middle, so that is gonna just force grease right into the race.
Yeah, so the inside, the races can come apart a little bit. So, these holes line right up with that split and just pushes grease right in there. So, if you were wondering how it got into the bearing.
And this is why you inspect your stuff, especially if you're about to do a 500-mile race. Show them that brake pad. See right there at the tip of my finger, dug right into it. Not sure exactly what happened down there. Maybe the brake pad wasn't set it on right when we last put it together. Something's going on. The tire was rolling fine. It wasn't locked up or anything, but yeah, she's seen better days.
Hey, it is what it is, but at least we caught it before the race. That's the most important thing. So
yeah.
I think now we're going to maybe have to take a little trip to our good old friends up at Classic Motorsports.
Here, before we do that, let's finish showing them how to grease a wheel bearing.
Yes, we will. So this guy right here, like Chief said, that's nice. It fits right over that. Then this is going to just push right in there.
Slides right
Boom.
in. I'll go get the grease gun. Then you just take your grease gun.
Yep.
Pop her in.
Boom.
So there's different thoughts on how to go about greasing these things. You can either wait till you see some grease actually come through here, but in my opinion, I don't know if that's the best idea. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe give her like 5 good squirts.
1, there's 2, 3.
Some people say they put
4,
20 pumps in, all this stuff. I don't know.
5. 1 for love.
Yeah. 5 felt too little.
Yeah, 5 felt a little. You give 1 little love pump.
Easy as that though, guys.
Yep. And then that just slides back out. Boom.
Bam.
I wonder if maybe we should pump more in there. Well, I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe 10?
Yeah, let's do 10.
Some people say how even the stock Polaris wheel bearings need to be greased immediately. I've had pretty good luck with stock wheel bearings. I mean, my last machine, they lasted about 3,000 miles, so feel any different?
Yeah, actually, you know what? That was perfect, because you can almost just see like a little bead all the way around the race when last time you...
Perfect.
So we're going to go like that, and then... actually, let's go get our gloves on.
Lube up the shaft a little bit.
Lube up the shaft.
Yeah, you like that.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I need for this RS1.
Alright, and now you just need to repeat the process for all 4 wheels.
Yep.
Pretty self-explanatory, very easy job. It's just more of a pain to make your wheel bearings last that long. But if you did it probably every 1,000 miles, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, probably 100%. So, and it's real simple with that tool. It's
Yeah.
easy. So, literally takes just a few minutes.
Alright, so off to classic.
Off the classic. Well, I'm wondering if maybe we should pull the other tires off and just kind of look everything else over real quick before we head up there.
That's actually the best idea.
Yeah. So let's pull the other tire off. Take a look at that. Maybe we can put this guy up on some jack stands. We'll get the front looked at and
We'll slam and jam it out.
Slam and jam it out and then head on up. So time crunch. Let's go.
Since last time went so bad, I'm going to show you a smooth process of greasing your wheel bearing. So everything's taken off, your caliper, your rotor, your hub. Now all you do is slide her right in there. Make sure she's in all the way. Probably give her about 10 pumps. You can actually see right here if you get up close. This is what most people will wait for. You can actually see a little bit of grease pushed out, so you know that thing is full all the way. So it's easy as that, and then put it right back together, and realistically it should make your wheel bearings last quite a bit longer.
Yodi's on the RS1 look pretty good, dude.
Yeah, they do actually. That looks really nice.
Yeah, it does look nice. Those bighorns, they just do look like go-kart tires. They're a great tire. They perform awesome. They're lightweight. They hook up, but they don't look cool.
No, they look like straight bear tracker utility tires.
Straight up, looks like I could put them on like a Polaris 500 Sportsman or something. Like, no, they don't belong on the RS1.
No, they don't.
The carnivores, these coyotes, these make it look sweet, man.
Man, they look good.
They do. They look awesome on it.
It gives it such a great stance. I mean, I look over at my machine before these were on there, and it's like,
yeah.
What is this thing?
It literally just makes this thing look so much more beefy, more manly.
She's all done up now.
Yep.
Greased all the wheel bearings. Greased the sway bars. Now we're about to drop the skid plate.
Yep.
Grease the drive shaft.
Yep. We had to do a little something to the radius rods. Garrett caught that, which was nice. It's just 100% good to do these 360s over your machine. You know, racing or not racing. I mean, stuff.
It's just a smart thing to do.
It's just the smart things to do. You know, check your machine over really well.
Everybody that has one of these knows it's not cheap to just get into it, let alone maintain the thing. So
100%.
do your 360 specs.
Exactly. So right now we're actually going to get under it. We're going to drop the skid plate, grease the drive shaft, inspect the drive line, do a fluid change front, rear, engine, and after that we'll be looking pretty good. We just got to throw some harnesses in. I'm going to probably take the air filter out when we do the oil change, clean that out real well, and then we are really close to being done with the car. You know, tomorrow we're going to take it for a little test drive when it's a little lighter out.
Lighter out.
Yeah, when the sun is out.
When it's not 0 and it warms back up to 10.
100%.
Right now, Nick is, he just dropped the skid plate real quick. And to get to this grease point, you need, if it's not lined up perfectly, just put your vehicle in neutral and roll it back and forth. Are you alright down there, dude?
Oh, I'm doing good, man.
Nick, show them where the grease zerd
Let's
is.
see, I'll show you where the grease zerd is. So you come right on down here. It's actually on the back side of your drive line. You'll just see there's one little grease point right there. Squirt a little bit in there. Good to go. And just inspect the carrier bearing, kind of get a good look at that, and yeah, just make sure she's nice and solid. Feels good and real tight. We actually just we replaced this drive line. Last spring?
It was not that long ago at all.
No, it wasn't too long ago.
Tell the people how many pumps, Nick. How many pumps till you're done?
6 pumps. There we go.
Oh, that's being generous.
All right, Nick has moved on to doing all the fluids. Right now he's changing the front diff.
So when you're doing your diffs, front or rear, and you're filling them up, what I do is I just fill them up until I see it starting to overflow out of the diff. I let it sit until the drip is done, wipe it, plug.
And that's how you actually do it.
That's how you
That's
do
not
it.
just how Nick does it.
That's how everybody should do it. So,
Ooh, nice. Nick is draining the rear end now and getting it all over his hands.
oh yeah, you gotta love it.
Same concept as the front diff. When you go to refill it, you're gonna just keep filling it right here until it starts overflowing.
Want to hand me a towel?
No, I'm good. Just pour her in. Man, you got confidence in that.
Oh, I know this Horn of Truth, dude. She'll drink it up.
Make it drink quicker.
A little turn of the knob.
Oh, yeah.
Das Boot.
Alright. She's barely dribbling out. She's full now, so Nick's going to put the plug in, and now on to an oil change.
Yeah, we gotta let this thing warm up a little bit.
These are all basic things, but this is what it takes to get ready for a race.
Yeah,
And
we're putting 500 miles on in one day, so you know we already got a few hundred miles on this, all these fluids. So just a good idea to change it now.
better safe than sorry. Again, don't let the small stuff ruin your gigantic trip. Since we're high consumers of oil, buying in bulk here, so Nick's filling up individual quarts so he knows exactly how much he puts in here.
Yep, this you do want to know how much you put in. You don't want it just overflowing out the top and then be done. Not good. So 2.5 quarts for the RS1 or the Polaris, you know, the
Yeah, the RS1 dude.
RS1. I was gonna say the 999 Pro Star, but yep. So we're just filling up individual ones, throw a new filter on there, and fluids are done.
Alright, Nick's filling her back up, and remember guys, RS1's weird, you gotta use the
Horn of Truth.
horn of truth to fill her back up.
Yep. Right through the dipstick. So it's kind of funny, but it works.
And that should tie up everything for tonight, and then we will be breaking in the belt tomorrow.
Yep. Should be good to go.
God, guys. It's the next day. We're up late working on the RS1. I just woke up. I think Nick's already out here working away. Back. What are you doing?
Digging out spare parts on what we just want to take. So I'm digging out some clutches. I rounded up all of our belts. I got some spare axles. I put some Marilyn Manson on. So, here, let me go pause that real quick.
Alright, so we got lots of spare parts going on here.
Yep, so 2 spare front axles, spare rear axle, 3 tie rods. They're the
Better than none.
tie rods, radius rods.
Yeah.
Better than nothing. They were off the stock ones, but just in case something happens, I want to have as many extra parts there as we can if we have to Frankenstein something together to just at least get a finish. You know? So, nothing worse than getting a DNF.
We haven't pointed out either. We got a 55-gallon drum.
Yep.
The hand pump, and we're going to be filling up these VP cans we picked up. And then last night, one of the couple things you guys didn't see, or I think the one major thing is we put one of my harnesses in Nick's rig, my passenger one, because he has to have a 2-year up-to-date one, and his Pro Armor one
Yep, and we just
was
seen
no bueno.
Yeah, the Pro Armor one is like it's like just over that 2-year mark. So Chief is kind enough to let me use his brand spanking new
Sub-Zero
harnesses. I promise I tried not to get them icy and dirty.
They're Sub-Zeros, they're okay, dude.
Yeah, they're good.
I'm a single seater now, man. Unless you want to smash your face on that bar.
Right? Just hold out real tight. Airbags off.
All right, so what's the next step here?
Next step, get the skid plate back on, and then really we gotta just go break this belt in.
Yay!
And I'm gonna run my heated shield wire, but that'll take about 2 seconds.
Look at that, one of the final touches we got going on in the RS1. The heated shield direct wire to the battery cell.
Yep.
He's constantly getting fed heat to the windshield.
Exactly. It reduces all the fog and stuff like that. Anybody knows when you wear a full face shield, the breathing, even just goggles, fogs up sometimes. So running this should eliminate it.
Right up there, easy peasy. Went right to the battery, nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy though. And then it actually just unplugs like this. So if you really wanted to, you could just
unplug it,
yeah,
then put the wire in the
throw
cubby.
that right there and plug her back in, and then you're ready to rock and roll. So yeah, pretty nice little deal there. So we're gonna go and get dressed up. RS1 is ready to rock. We got everything we wanted done to the car. We're feeling pretty confident about it. So we're gonna go take it for a test drive. Break that belt in. Chief's gonna put a few more miles down there on the turbo. And see how these Coyotes feel too.
Yeah, so the reason we're using the Coyotes, I don't know if we explained it earlier, all of Nick's tires currently have studs in them, and so we just want to break the belt in with non-studded tires. We just don't want to deal with the studs.
Plus, too, just transporting it, in the trailer and around.
His studs ain't touching much.
Yeah, we don't want to rip that trailer up. So, yeah, just move it around, and plus it looks pretty cool. So,
yeah, I have a funny feeling this thing might be running like this summer.
Might be. It might be. It looks pretty
I don't know.
cool.
We'll see how that feels in the trails. Because, I mean, right now Nick has a whole summer of bighorns, 29-inch bighorns, and then a whole summer of 30-inch carnivores. Maybe this summer he tests out some 32-inch.
That's not a bad idea. We'll definitely test them out. That's for sure. I can't not test them out on the RS1.
Let's see how they feel with the steering and everything. And, like, does it feel like too much weight?
That's going to be my concern. Is it too much weight, Because we love jumping, we love ripping, we love, So we'll see how it feels. We'll let you guys know.
All right, time to hit
Saddle
the old
up.
trails. Come to me, driver's seat. Just a little run here.
Yep, breaking it in. The rig feels good. We did the 1-1-2 for the clutch setup. so we put a lot more weight at the tip. And I just kind of opened it up down the road. We did test out the 122 and it felt really good. But the 112, I can run up to 70 miles an hour and be right around 7,900 RPM, which is good. So we're not pushing crazy high RPMs, but we're pushing good speeds.
And he has tons of more left.
And I still have a lot of pedal left. So I'll be able to push up to 80, you know, hit probably, I'm guessing around 85, 8,600 RPM. So that's about peak power. So right now for the clutching on the RS1, I'm feeling super confident with it. We are going to run the 30-inch carnivore studded, but we put the 32 Coyotes on it to just kind of mimic that weight, that size, you know, so it's going to give us, it's going to be really close. I don't see the carnivore's going to throw it off. Really
no, I don't think so either.
So, other than that, the car's ready. And
it looks good. It's a race car right now.
Yeah, it looks like a race car. She's building into a race car. I'm so proud of it. But yeah, we're getting pumped for it. We're leaving tomorrow for the race, and hopefully it goes good.
Feels surreal hearing we're leaving tomorrow.
It does. It feels surreal. Like it's literally, do we have everything done? And, you know, we're just going through the list, and it feels.
Yeah.
Nerves are getting a little.
That's for sure.
Yeah, we're about to go like 500-mile trip. Basically,
you are. You're about to.
I'm going 500.
Nick's about to leave from here all the way to Tennessee in his RS1.
Yeah. When Chief put it like that, he's like, "That's literally going from here to Tennessee." I'm like, "Oh man, it is." So, but it'll be a good experience. It'll be fun, and that's what it's all about, racing. So, also just want to give another really big thank you to our sponsors, the people that helped us get out here, helped us get this far. Lucky Hydraulics.
And KP Forest
Products. Also, another really big thank you, Mesic Mold. Right here.
And don't forget the dude.
And also, the dude abides. So we're ready to rock.
And also Aftermarket Assassins for powering the RS1.
Yep, exactly. Aftermarket Assassins, we got the lock and load 2 kit, clutching exhaust. And
show off that jacket you got going, dude. Got some custom logos on the hat. Oh, beep, boop, boop. I am down in a hole.
I will say too, we just ran the heated shield for the helmet, and that's awesome. That's a huge game changer on that. I was actually trying to make the shield fog up like into it, and it wouldn't do it. It works great. And just driving down the road, you can actually feel that heat kind of radiate from it, and it warms your face. So. Kind of a little bonus right there. So big thank you to Classic for hooking everything up like that for us. And
just thank you to everybody.
Just big thank you to everybody. Thank you guys even. So
yeah, that's probably gonna wrap it up pretty much for the video. We'll do a little bit more riding, but yeah, that's probably about it for the video. And next video you see might be us heading to the race or right to the race day. Not really sure what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll see. So
it's right around the corner.
Right there. It's time to happen. So
thank you to all the new subscribers. And if you enjoyed the video, how about you hit that like button?
Go down there. Also check out Dirt merch. And check out that Patreon.
Yeah, and speaking of the sponsors, if you go in the description, there is links to everybody that helps us in this journey here. So appreciate all of them. If you like us, support our sponsors.
100%. So, thank you guys, and
see you in the next one. The dude abides.
Abides.
Yeah!